Hello and welcome to the Higher Music Literacy lesson with myself, Mr. Logan.
Sorry guys, don't know what happened to my voice there. Right, okay, so today we're going to be looking at intervals. So, what is an interval? You should probably remember or have a rough idea from third year, fourth year, kind of National 3, National 4, National 5 examples. So an interval is a distance between two notes. Now, an example you'll already know is an octave. So an example would be if you're in the key of, say, C major, you'd look at C and go all the way up to the next C on if you're looking at a keyboard, and that would be an octave. Some other ones you will be familiar with are a semitone. For example, I've got here is F sharp to G, or we could do A flat to A, C to C sharp. So that is just the next note that's closest to it on the keyboard. And the other one you'll know is a tone, or given its proper name is a whole tone. And that is, for example, an F to G, and G to A, C to D, E to F sharp. So that would be your examples of a whole tone. Now just to refresh your memory, I've got some examples down the bottom for you. So if you just take a wee second to work those out, I'll put some music on in the background for you just to kind of help motivate you. And I'll give you about 25 seconds. You don't need to write them down, just have a wee go at them in your head.
I really like this song, it sounds good. Mine in a way, I don't know what to mine, I'll mine this anyway. In this Minecraft day, so beautiful, further down, what's that I found? Mine diamonds.
Right, so number 1, C to C sharp is a semitone. Number 2, D to E is a whole tone. 3, F sharp to F is a semitone. 4, A to B flat is a semitone. And finally, B to C, number 5, is a semitone. So well done if you got them right. Okay, so to work out intervals, obviously you know how to work out your basic ones, looking at tones and semitones, but as you get moving up through school, we'll be expecting a bit more from you in terms of music literacy and your skills. So intervals can occur together, and that's where you can see if anybody plays keyboard or piano, glockenspiel, anything like that. You've probably seen these two notes above each other, or any two notes just sit above each other like this when they're played at the same time. Or you can see them next to each other, as you can see in the bottom one there, and that's called consecutively or melodically. So, to calculate the size of an interval, or the distance, whether we hear it or look at it on a piece of paper, you always look at the lowest note first, and you count that as 1. So you always include the bottom note, and then you go up each step until you reach the top note, and you include the top note. So you include the top note and the bottom note. For example, if you look at my cursor here, we go to the very bottom note, so which is this one, and we include it, so this is 1, and then we go up 1 to the space, that's number 2, up again to the line, number 3, up again to the space, and you include that, so that's number 4, so that would be a fourth. The one below it, go to the lowest note again, which is this one here, the E, and we count that as number 1, and then we go up to the space, number 2, up to line, number 3, up to the space, number 4, and up to line, number 5, so that would be a fifth. Okay, in this example here, we have got the melodic one, and this example shows the interval of a fourth, which is A to D, and a visual representation of that for you would be like so. So you regard the bottom note here, which is in this case an A, and you count that as 1, and then we ascend it in alphabetical steps until we reach the top note, which in this case is a D. So the bottom one is going to be 1, and that is 1, up to the line, 2, which you can see here, and then up to number 3, the space, and then up to number 4 is the top note, including that is a 4, so that would be a fourth. Okay, so now you've had this exciting lesson. What you now need to do is go on to Show My Homework or Satchel One and complete the worksheet that is attached. So you can either fill it out online, print it off and complete it, take a picture and re-upload it, or you can just write your answers on a piece of paper or your jotter and then photograph it and return it that way. So if you could return this to me by Friday the 15th of January, that'd be fantastic, thank you. Just return it, as I said above. Normally you only have about 15-20 minutes to do this in class, but hey, it's lockdown, so you can have till Friday to do it, Let me know if you've got any problems. You can either send me an email or a message on Show My Homework.
Have a great week and I'll see you for our next lesson.